It's way too early in the morning. Welcome to a very early Bangkok morning. I'm headed out to the Healthy and Happy bike lane today. I've been out there quite a few times, most of it while I was training for a trip to Japan, which was awesome. And it seemed like a lot of work at the time, because it was a lot of long miles, but I've kind of been missing it. So I'm headed out there today to do a couple of laps for fun. Let's go. If I could just wake up.
I love riding bicycles in Bangkok. But when I do, I've got to get out early because it gets hot here. I've lived in Bangkok for many years now, and I've developed a secret technique to dealing with the heat. I sweat like crazy. I didn't say it was a good system. I said it was my system. I don't have a car, so I'm all about the trains, which are pretty awesome in Bangkok. What makes them even more awesomer is that folding bikes go on for free at any time. Zero stink eye. It's pretty great. The trip today takes 2 trains, and I used to get off at the exit before the airport, Lat Krabang. But that was a lot of work. I don't know why I didn't just do what I do now, which is go directly to the airport and come up underneath the Hyatt Hotel. Not only is it better, but it just feels all fancy. An easy roll up some mostly deserted roads leads to this circular ramp to an elevated bikeway over to the Healthy and Happy bike lane. I love it because it's like a portal to another world. I always feel myself physically relax when I start my way up. Maybe it's built over some crazy energy vortex. Can we just go ahead and start that conspiracy theory now? It's at this point that getting up early and shagging my tail out here before dawn starts to pay off. I hate getting up early, but I love being up early. There's a significant difference between the two, and sunrises like this are exactly why. Before we hit the trail, I gotta give props to the vibe out here, and to the king, who greenlit this whole place, apparently because he also likes riding bicycles. It's a wonderful little city for people who ride bikes. There's food shops, there's a KFC, there's bicycle shops where you can rent bikes if you don't have one. Or the bougie option, even store your bike out here so you can just show up and ride. They probably even have Grey Poupon for those guys. Best of all, there's the 7-Eleven, which if you know, you know, are freaking awesome in most of Asia. And coffee shops. Astoundingly, riding here is 100% free, like no money. They give you an RFID strap for your wrist so they can keep track of you when you're on track and when you're off, and make sure that no one's still out there. It's like clocking into work, like, "Hi Ralph, hi Sam," from the old Looney Tunes. Yes, I'm that old, and if you were born in this millennium, you can just Google what that is. But even that wristband is free. Just be sure to bring your passport for ID. Now let's talk riding. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? In a word, it's stupendous. Now the bike path is, let's be honest, a giant rectangle. But it has wide bike lanes for regular speed folks, and then a purple bike lane for those out to haul the mail. You can easily go from one to the other, jump on the back of a train when you want, and pull off to the slow lane when you want to chillax. There's no trees, so being here early is critical. By midday, it's a sauna. That's why you'll see the fastest guys head out in a giant group of maybe 60 people. Yeah, 60 people, right when it opens at 6 a.m. Amazingly, they're done in a little over half an hour, which is pretty freaking fast considering it's a 24-kilometer loop. About those 24 kilometers. You can't ride backwards, so once you start, you gotta finish. You can't turn around if you decide 24 kilometers is too much. You should bring water, even though there are places to stop for drinks and toilets every 5 kilometers. Obviously, one of the big attractions here, especially for the window lickers like me, is the train spotting. Plane spotting. You'll see a lot of big airliners coming in, flying low and slow right above you. And it's kind of fun. I always feel a bit of wistfulness when I see a plane taking off. It's almost like I want to be on it. I don't care where it's going. I just want to be on it. Once you're out riding, there's lots of like-minded people. They're always welcoming. There's a range of bikes and a range of speed. It's not hard to fit in if that's what you want to do. I've jumped on the back of pace lines before on my stupid little clown bike, and nobody bats an eye. It's especially nice to be able to jump on a train for the one or two legs of the rectangle where you're facing the wind. But at the end of the day, 24 kilometers isn't that far, really. You can just slow down. There's no awards for finishing fast. Unless, of course, you're tucked into a group, you're coming up to the finish, and the final sprint is on. And you can do that too. Speaking of my stupid little clown bike, which I absolutely love, and you should totally get one, people don't think too much of it until they start sliding back and seeing me churning my legs at the back of the pack. I've gotten the funniest double takes. I guess that's because I look like a circus bear on a tiny bike, and my spinning little legs are like a hamster wheel. And admittedly, on the rare occasions when I move forward in the pack, usually towards the end of a ride so I can give everyone a thank you wave, the looks are priceless. The downside, of course, is that I'm incredibly winded and I usually have another trick that I use at this point. I blow up, and I peel off, and I'm kind of done. So I save that for the final run to the start-finish.
Well, that was nice of those guys. They dragged me in at 30 kilometers an hour. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All in all, it's probably, no, not even probably, it is the best place for spirited riding in Bangkok. There are bike paths that are worthwhile in Chatuchak Park, in Lumpini Park, and other places around. There's even a velodrome that you can ride on. But for ease of use, zero money, and the most hassle-free, bicycle-welcoming vibe you're going to find in this town, you can't beat it.
One lap down. 24 kilometers, good ride. When you're looking for the perfect mix, carbohydrates and protein, you need an egg salad sandwich from the 7. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner of champions. The most amazing thing about getting an early start like this is it's only like 8 o'clock right now. So I guess I gotta do another lap because otherwise I'd be dealing with all those poor schloobs who have to go to work today on the trains. Man, I feel sorry for those people.